In this Disney Infinity 3.0 clip, I'm going to show you how to do this and blow up a bridge. Now you've got to admit, that is quite impressive. Now that's a wooden bridge. I'm also showing you how to take down a steel bridge, a bridge that's going to huff and puff and take a little bit of knocking down. So as you'll see here, this won't explode, but the structure will give in and the whole area will collapse. As you'll see, I'm just shooting it through here, and you'll get a bridge collapsing with all the debris down below. And it doesn't take too long. So that's the purpose of what I'm going to show you now. And like I say, to do this effect takes roughly about 2 minutes to do. So if you hang in there, I'll explain what we've done. So if I now jump back to this map before the bridges are built, and we've now got a clear map, and I'm now going to build this using a certain type of tool. So if I get my tools back up, it's not your normal block tools, because as you're aware, with a normal block tool it will stay there permanently in the air, so it won't move. The ones that I need are these ones with the blue circles by the side of them. I always try to work out what those circles meant, but these objects will destroy and be blown up. So these are made of glass, these are made of wood, and the other one's made of steel. I'm using 3 wooden blocks because this is the one that we're going to blow up. So I'm going to do this in sets of 3, and I had a particular type of structure I wanted to do because I wanted them to collapse. So I've done with 3 little blocks at the side. So that's what the platform's going to make, and I'm going to fill that going all the way across the other side. So I'm going to do these 3 blocks. Now, as I build this bridge, one thing I was doing while testing this clip, I slightly panicked, because if you look in the top right hand corner, you'll see one of these little gauges shooting straight up at the side. And what that basically does is it's basically giving you a warning message saying if you use this with 4 other people, so if you play a game online and share one of your maps online, it has trouble plotting all these blocks with all the other people, because these blocks do have a life of their own, and they've got their own rules. So they move in different ways, and that's basically saying if you play this on multiplayer, and here's the warning, if you play this network play, it might not work properly. So what I had to do was then test other things with this clip to make sure that it doesn't affect the campaigns that I tend to play, which are private games that I play. So therefore it didn't affect it, so I don't think there's an issue with this, and I've tried it on larger maps, so don't worry about that message too much. Now what you're seeing here is I'm putting wooden struts going across to hold those bricks in place. Now whatever you do while building this bridge, do not come out of the wand, because these bricks have the rules of gravity and they will collapse and the whole thing will fall down, so do not leave this particular route. Now I'm chucking in some explosives right from the start. You could hide these so the user can't see them in your game, either build around it so they're not aware that there are explosive bricks, but obviously I want to quite quickly get the effect so it blows up reasonably quickly on this system. So I want my straight ones now, and I'm going to pin those as the legs. And there are different ways you can do it. I wanted to have more parts to the bridge, so that's why I did the small bricks on top. You could use all the long parts if you want. It just depends how you want it to collapse. Have a play around with it, see how you use it. I don't think when I use this in my own one I'm going to have the bridge as big. I've done this purely just for the effect, but I'll put some dynamite bricks at the bottom here. And the beauty about this type of tool is I don't have to configure anything, I don't have to do any triggers, it's just build and watch the effect. So as we build this across, it comes in quite handy, and we can now test this and blow the bridge up. Now the problem you're thinking is we can't test it because it ruins the game. Well, there's another tool that I didn't know existed. So if we just walk across here, let's go across our bridge. So our bridge is quite strong. I can jump up and down. They are played of wood, so they can all blow up and splinter. But if I fly now down onto my little ledge down here, I land here on the screen. Now if I shoot these, we'll have the whole thing blow up, which is brilliant. And we tested it works, and the thing blows up brilliantly. Perfect. Now the problem you've got there, well that's great, someone, I've got to build the whole thing again. Well, that's the difference. These bricks, the blue symbol is there for a reason, and there's a special tool that you can use with it. So if you go back to your creativity toy, so let me just come out of here. Whoops, I need to go do my filter and go back to my creativity toys. There is a particular tool called the Reset-O-Matic, and it's got a blue little symbol on it, which is really, really weird. I'm trying to work out what the hell does this thing do. And if you look at this little symbol, you'll notice that that symbol is the same symbol on the bricks. Is that circle inside? At first I didn't realise, but you'll see that that is the circle that you see on that shop. So when I stand on it, it resets any object that you've created back to its original setting, which means I can blow this bridge up as many times as I like and it'll fit perfectly on the screen, which I have to say, you can't get bored of that. That's just too good. Hit the reset option, the bridge is now back on. So what we're going to do now is I'll just bring Boba Fett up here and we'll just blow it up from a different angle. See what you think of it over here. And by the way, there's some quite cool Disney Infinity characters, but none of them are as good as Boba Fett. He flies, he shoots, he's got rocket launchers. He is way, way too good. So we'll just take the top part out now, leave the structures left. And depending on where you want to put the explosive bricks, they can do different effects to it. Close on the edge. So that's us blowing a bridge up. Let's go back and reset the set that back up. And this time we'll build the steel bridge. And the difference with the steel one is we won't use any explosives at all in it. We'll just build it straight with the steel blocks. So let's go over to the location where we want the new bridge to be built. Go to my filter, go down to my simple toys, down one level, and it's the grey bricks I want. And I'm going to build it in the exact same structure, so no change there. And just to recap with this issue at the top of the screen, this block doesn't like to be played online. It doesn't mean you can't post your level online because everyone downloads it locally onto their machine. It's when you play with 4 people, you can share a game or mix it with other people. That's when it'll have the issue. So you can create a game, post it back online for Disney to use in your toy box, but it's when you're sharing it with multiple people that it's saying it's going to struggle, and not every PC or every PS4 console that are using it is going to work with this. So that's what that warning does. It doesn't mean your toy box won't work. It's fine when you're playing locally. So that's all that error message is there, so don't panic too much. So it's exactly the same structure, and like I said, the reason why I did the bricks, I could have done all larger blocks. I wanted the collapse to have more effects. I want it to be built with more components, and the more components you've got, the better when it starts to collapse. You see them all break apart, and that's really the only reason why I did so many blocks. I have to say, if I was using this, I'd probably make it only as high as this if I was going to do it. I wouldn't need it any higher. But then you can play in your game. You've got to get back across the bridge. You've got a certain time limit before something knocks the bridge down, or you'll get some vehicle across, or you can play in your game and you've got a time limit. If you don't make it in time, the thing will blow up. Oops, I've gone too wrong here. Now, just to remind you again, do not come out the wand mode. So I've made a mistake. I've stayed in the spark mode, deleted it, and bring my 3 box back, but I haven't still left the edit tool. As soon as I close that wand, those bricks will then all fall into place, and if they're not rigid, they will all fall down and collapse. So I've done this one wrong. Into spark mode, delete it, come out of spark mode, do not exit out because the whole thing will start to collapse. Put my pieces in and set up. So now I've got my 2 bridges. They are now set up. So now I can come out of the spark mode, so I can finish out. Now I can circle out, and those bricks will now drop down. So if I circle out, and as soon as I do that, they are now set. And they're rigid, so they won't fall down, and they're a nice smoother run. But like I say, you could have different things that run into it, different things that blow it up. As vehicles fly into the bridge and knock it down, you've got a time limit before they go. So we'll just do one more blow up on the bridge. And if you're watching, I hope you found this impressive. It's trying hard to keep you guys all happy, so hope you find it of use. I think you can put some use to it in your toy box. Like I said, I've got a few more clips planned up. Keep chucking any ideas that you might want me trying to do or try and get to work. I've got a few things still planned, a couple of requests that I'm trying to show, but hope you like these clips, hope you find of use to yourselves, and let me know any ideas that you're doing. I'm always interested in what other people are doing as well. So thanks for watching, and I'll get another clip as soon as possible. Cheers.